All right, everybody, it's Rory from ANSgear, and we've got the largest carbon bag that we have right now, the Carbon 68L Duffel pack up on the table. So this is a big bag right here when it comes to just overall storage space. Not a lot of pockets, not a lot of compartments inside the main area. Actually, no compartments inside the main area except for the main area. Very, very straightforward duffel bag kind of setup right here. On the outside, obviously we have the weather-resistant zippers. We have the weather-resistant material on the outside. So it's a great all-weather bag. If you're looking for something that's going to definitely help keep out the elements, the Carbon lineup of bags are awesome. The construction, the material of the outside is designed to withstand elements just from nature right there. The rain, the snow, wind, dirt, all that stuff. It's made to protect the stuff inside of it from those things. Now, it is not waterproof, so don't do something dumb with it, like throw it into the water. But it is definitely weather resistant, from the zippers to the construction to the material, all those things. Let's kind of just open up the bag and kind of go through it. The bag has a really large, nice padded shoulder strap that you can use if you so choose. Now, it is adjustable, and I like the adjustment option that they've given you. It is just a little snap, and then that will let you control the length of it. You can make it longer, you can make it shorter. Once you've found where you want it to be, you just toggle that back over. It locks the strap in place, and then you can go about just using it. If you don't want that strap on there, then you can use the carabiner here and unhook it and take it right off. We're going to take it off just to kind of get it out of the way. So it's one less thing that's kind of in the way, and that hook's caught on there. There we go. So we get that out of there. Big, heavy-duty carabiners on there as well. Nice, thick pad on that. All right, so from the outside, at the top, we have a nice, large carry handle. You can unvelcro it and then separate the two handles. That's pretty standard when it comes to duffel bag and just bag setup in general. On each side of the bag, you have a little zippered pocket, which is only as big as the area right here. So it goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag, but again, only this wide. And again, that zipper has that protective flap on there to help keep the stuff out. This one on the other side does have a little key ring on it, so you can connect your keys to it or whatever you've got that's on a little clip like that, and you can keep it nice and secure. On the sides, you have the adjustable straps right here. So if you want to cinch the bag up, you want to loosen the bag and let it be its biggest capacity, you can change all that right there. Or if you're not even worried about it, you can just disconnect it and I guess leave them hanging there. They are stitched to the bottom right here, so you can't get rid of them. You could cut them off, I guess, but that kind of defeat the purpose of the whole thing. So I'd keep them on there, just widen them up to their biggest setting so that you can maximize the space on there, but I wouldn't get rid of them. All right. So you get that on both sides right there, so you can definitely strap up and relax it. At the top of the bag, if you want to consider this end the top, because this end doesn't have one of those on there. This one does have a big carry loop, and it's reinforced in its stitching to make sure that it gives you ample support when you've got this thing loaded up with all sorts of things and you're trying to pick it up and carry it around. Bottom is just a basic bottom right here. There's no like hard pegs or anything on the bottom as a stand. It is still considered a duffel. And then these straps right here, this is what's connected to the side. So they're all the way around the bottom. So when you're cinching, you're not putting all of the pressure just at two spots. It's kind of going all the way around the bag there. The end of the bag. So down at this end here, before I open up the main compartment, this end unzips. So it completely unzips from side to side. You can come all the way down to the bottom. This side too. we can come all the way down here. Seems like my zipper stuck. Could just be that this thing is, because it's brand new, it doesn't want to go anywhere. There we go. All right, so this opens up. I'm just going to turn it to you guys so you can see it. So we've got just the opening right here. As with all the carbon bags, the inside material is meant to be easily cleaned, wiped off, whatever you need to do to it. So that whatever you've got inside here, if you're putting muddy stuff in here, if you're putting dirty stuff in here, you can easily clean it out. Opening right here, I mean, you could put stuff in this spot right here. You've got this zippered pouch for your mesh area right there. And then behind the mesh, you do have another zipper along the top, which is then opens up into a pocket, which is as big as the side of the bag is right here. And it's not terribly deep or anything, or wide, I guess would be the terminology for that. There's a little bit of a pocket down in there. So you've got this main area, you could put something. You could put something in the mesh area, and you could put something inside here as well. Then, nice large zippers for here. We can open that up and then go to here. Now this is going to be a little bit harder to see into just because of the way the duffel, it doesn't unzip along the edges here. So it kind of opens just up like a big mouth. But inside here is just the bag. You can see that. Try to get that shot in there. And then this side comes to just the front right there. But there's no little compartments inside here. There's no little pockety doos or anything like that. It's just a really big open pocket right inside there. So lots of space, depending on how you want to configure, or what you want to put in there, I should say, not how you configure it. But you can load this up with a lot of stuff inside there. You can get all your gear in there, no problem. It's tall, but it's not very long. It holds a lot of space. Plus you've got these couple extra pockets over here. And like I've said with all the other carbon bags, the material that it's made out of is meant to be resistant on the outside, but very cleanable on the inside. There's also lots of little ports on these. You can see these little vent ports. They're here and here. There's some more down on this side, right over here. I know pretty much everybody, I'm going to say this as a generality, most of the people I know, when they're done, they just throw their dirty crap right back in their bag. It's wet, it's sweaty, it's gross, typically. And being able to get air inside there, that's definitely going to help dry some stuff out and keep the smell down, I guess. Anywho, a big bag meant for the weather. If you're playing paintball with it, great. If you're just using it as camping gear or whatever, even better for that. It's definitely going to hold up. This is the Carbon, 64 liter? I think it's 68 liter Duffel XL. It's available through the website. Check it out at ANSgear.com.